G'day, lads. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Nick from Australia, and if you guys are new around here, do not forget to like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate all you guys for tuning in, as always. If you're a regular viewer, thank you very much for tuning in, as always. Sunday football review. We had one good game, and we had one terrible game, if I'm being honest. One game that I thought was entertaining and actually enjoyed watching. The other wanted to just go to sleep. It was dreadful. Dreadful. Titans Raiders, enjoyed it. Knights and Sharks, oh, goodness me. That was a terrible, terrible game. But of course, guys, this is the Sunday football review. Happy Easter to everyone out there. If you guys celebrate Easter and you had a great day getting all your chocolates and all that, hope you guys enjoyed everything there. But of course, 2 games to review. But I want to say hello to the live chat, as always. Hello to Bosky. Hello to Jason Reader. Hello to Jeffrey. Hello to William, Melbourne Storm fan. Hello to... who else is here? Nice little crowd building up here for Sunday football. Hope everyone is doing very well. Look, I think we'll just get straight into it, guys. Obviously, don't want to be on here for a long time tonight. We'll get through these games as fast as possible. And then obviously tomorrow, Tigers Eels, we'll get into that game. For Easter Monday, Raiders 30 defeat the Titans 20. This game was very enjoyable. I'll be honest. I really enjoyed this game. The Titans got off to a hot start, leading 16 points to 0. The Raiders get it back to 16 all at halftime. It was a wild old game. Sebastian Kris ended up scoring, and then I think the Titans got one back, and it was 22-20. Then they scored again through Hudson Young. And there was a penalty goal in there somewhere towards the end. And the Raiders get a win on the Gold Coast, 30 points to 20. Now, I will say this about the Raiders. They've been doing a lot of traveling as of late. They were up in Darwin last week, on the Gold Coast this week. So, 2 really hot places at the moment. Darwin, I imagine, would have been boiling hot. And the Gold Coast... It looked like a really warm day on the Gold Coast. Now, as you guys know, I'm about an hour 20 minutes away from the Gold Coast, and it was a warm day here. So I imagine it would have been a lot warmer up there at Cbus Super Stadium. Now, obviously the tries. So for the Titans, it was Beau Fermor, Jojo Fifita, AJ Brimson, and Alan Fitzgibbon on the wing. And for the Raiders, it was Tamale, Hudson Young, Ethan Strange, Sebastian Kris, and obviously Hudson Young got a double. The entire Raiders left edge scored a try today. That's pretty insane. But you had the 5'8" Ethan Strange, Hudson Young in the back row, Kris in the centers, and Tamale on that left wing as well. So, yeah, that's pretty bad for the Titans. You know, their right side defense conceding essentially 5 tries. Like, that's just not good enough. And next week, the Cowboys take on the Titans. So I imagine the Cowboys left side with Dearden and O'Donnell, Purdue, Talangi. They'll be going to that edge. I've no doubt about it. Unless the Titans make changes and improve it, Cowboys will have a field day next week on that edge of the field. Look, it was a bizarre game. Look, the Titans led 16-0 early. They looked really good. There was an upset on the cards early on. 3 tries in the opening, 20 minutes for the Titans. They were looking really good, really promising. But the Raiders had a very good last 15 minutes of that first half where they scored 26th minute, 33rd minute, and a 39th minute. They scored 3 tries in 13 minutes. And all of a sudden, scores were leveled up. So, look, I'll be honest, I thought it was a good game of footy. I really enjoyed the battle, especially in the full pack. You had Joseph Tarpanay. Campbell Gillard was a little bit upset with a few players. Horsburgh was good. Like, it was a good battle in the middle all game. Some stats. Matty Nicholson had the most tackles. He had 44 tackles today. Verrills had 41 for the Titans. Tamale had the most run meters at 217. Jalen DeGroot for the Titans had 203 run meters. So, yeah, some good stats there. Now, some standout players. We'll start with the Raiders. They had quite a few. I thought Tamale was outstanding. I thought Seb Chris was terrific as well. Ethan Strange and Jamal Fogarty working well as a combination, as always. The Raiders' forward pack was a handful, man. Horsburgh was good. Tarpanay was great. Hudson Young had 2 tries, and he just wouldn't stop competing. Hudson Young's probably my player of the game. He was outstanding. Morgan Smithies was great as well. That short ball he did for Hudson Young, that was world class. I really enjoyed that. Good footy there. For Mariota and Zach Hosking off the bench, provided some very good impact for the Raiders. But, overall a good win for them. And for the Titans, obviously, they did have a few standout players themselves. I thought DeGroot at fullback was very good. I thought the other winger there, what's his name? Alan Fitzgibbon. I thought he had some good moments. He played pretty well. Tino was great for the Titans, as he always is. Fodawaker, very strong. AJ Brimson, man. I'm not an AJ Brimson fan. I don't like him at all. But that try score with the chip and chase, that was like watching rugby league when I was a kid. Chip over the top, get the bounce, score the try. It's like 2007 all over again, 2008. Great rugby league there from AJ Brimson, but it wasn't enough. The Raiders were too good, and definitely some question marks for the Titans. I got some shit to work out. Standout players, obviously my top 3 on ground. All right, I'll go number 3. I'm going to go with Tamale on the wing for the Raiders. Very good game from him. Number 2, I'm going to go with Morgan Smithies at lock forward. He actually come off the bench. Smithies was great. He's my number 2. And number 1, player of the game, guys, Hudson Young. Hudson Young was outstanding. Probably the best player on the field. So I'll give him the man of the match. Now, on to the snooze fest game. Knights and Sharks. Oh, jeez. This game was this was an ordinary game of footy to watch. Sorry, guys. This game was a bludger. I did not like this game whatsoever. Very boring. The Sharks, it may not have been that, convincing certain periods of this game, but they are obviously talked up as a top 4 side, a top 6 side, I guess, and they obviously did what they had to do in the end. Like, obviously, Oregon Kaufusi, scoring the first try. Who the hell would have backed that? You had Fanua Blake score a nice try early on. The game was over in the first half, in my opinion. But I will say, I think Adam O'Brien may have a few things to say in the press conference. The Sharks were leading 6-0, and Fletcher Sharp was denied a try because apparently obstruction. Now, Nico Hines made a tackle on Thomas Cant, and they deemed it as obstruction. I thought that was a disgraceful decision. Nico Hines literally tackled Thomas Cant, and the referee himself, I think the referee had try on field, went to the bunker, got overturned. It was a terrible decision. Sharks end up getting the penalty, and then Fanua Blake scores the next set. Like, talk about killing momentum. That literally killed momentum for the Knights. And then later on in the game, there was a sin bin against James Schiller for apparently direct contact to the head. It wasn't direct contact to the head at all. It was just a try-saving tackle, which led to the Sharks scoring again through Will Kennedy. And I think Stone Street might have scored during that period as well. So a couple of really bad calls went against the Knights. I'm not saying they would have won the game, but just 2 very, notable decisions that should never have happened. Should never have happened. But the Sharks were good. They were the better team. The one thing I haven't noticed about the Sharks as of late is they seem to get out to good leads early, and then they drop their guard a little bit. Other teams get back into the game, get back into the grind. We saw against Canberra a few weeks ago where they were leading, and then the Raiders got back in it and stole it in the last 30 seconds of the game. Even in Perth against Manly, like they were leading by 14. Manly got back within 2. Then I think the game was close to being leveled up, and then the Sharks ended up holding on. So the Sharks have got to be more aggressive, and they need to put teams away because you can't be going out to 14-0 leads and leading by, 2 or 3 tries and then just inviting the other teams back in. And to me, it looks like the Sharks are getting out to leads, putting the cue in the rack early, and I don't know what the go is with that. But overall, I thought they were very good, especially in the first half. Second half, they were a bit flat, but I got 3 tries in the first half, 3 tries in the second half. Can't ask for much more than that. The try scorers, they were Oregon Kaufusi, Vanilla Blake, Stone Street got 2, Kennedy got 1, and Hirotsi got 1 towards the end. And for Newcastle, tries to Marju, Fletcher Sharp, and James Schiller. So Sharks get it done 34-14. I wouldn't say it was a convincing win, but they got it done. Now, obviously, some stats, the most tackles. Newcastle had 49 tackles. Thomas Cant, he had 49 tackles. McInnes had 41 for the Sharks. Most run meters was Will Kennedy, 202. Marju had 197, so fairly close there. But, yeah, very good stuff from the Sharks. My top 3 players on ground for this game, I will say number 3. Number 3, we will go with Vanilla Blake for number 3. Number 2, we'll go. You know what? We'll go Will Kennedy for number 2. And number 1, player of the game, I'm going to give it to Nicho Hynes, guys. Nicho Hynes. Fournier was very good today, and I'll give him the player of the game. Anyway, guys, that's the review wrapped up. Thanks for watching the Sunday Football Review, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll be back tomorrow for the Easter Monday review between the Tigers and the Eels. Anyway, take care. See you tomorrow.